right? So we are trying to understand now repositories. We are trying to understand now repositories. The repositories are divided into two types. One is called as master repository. Second one is called as work repository. One is called as master repository. Second one is called as work repository. So Oracle Data Integrator repository is composed of one is master repository, second is work repository. Next, ODI objects developed or configured through user interface that is called as ODI Studio are stored in one of these repository types. That means whatever down the line you are going to develop using your ODI Studio, designer, or operator or topology or security, whatever you are developing, either this information is storing in where, sir? In master repository, or it is going to store in where, sir? In work repository. Right. Now let us move on to the next point. Master repository, what information it is going to store, and work repository, what information it is going to store. Master repository stores the following information. One is called as security information, and second is called as topology information. Simply what I can say is whatever work we are doing using the tab is called as what, sir? Security tab, that is going to store in the master. And also whatever you are doing in the using topology tab, that are also going to store where, sir? Master. And using designer, whatever you are doing, that works will be storing in where? In the work repository. Two components corresponding is storing in the master repository, two corresponding things storing in the work repository. That's what I am trying to tell in detail. I am trying to tell here. Security information including users. I will show you. Let us say I am trying to log into the ODI. I logged in. I am trying to logging in. Now let us say, if I go and see, let us say I am trying to log in here ODI, then connect it, click on OK. Then we can see here security is available one tab. Now we are seeing here security. Under security, what we are seeing? Users, profiles, next objects. These are the three things what is available, right? These three things information we are trying to store here. That's what I am trying to tell here. Security information including users, profiles, and rights for the ODI platform. Next one, topology information including what, sir? Technology information, then server definitions, schemas, context, languages. Simply if you go and see the topology, in the topology what is there? Physical architecture, there I have technologies, then I have here languages, then I have here what, sir? The remaining all things, schemas information, these all things will be available under this technology. We have the schemas information. We have here new data server. Under new data server we have the physical schemas. Okay. What is a small point what you need to remember is inside this master repository we have the work corresponding to security tab and topology tab. In security tab and topology tab, whatever work we are going to do, most of the work is going to store here only. And coming to the work repository is the one that contains actual developed objects. Several work repositories may coexist in the same ODI installation. Example, development one work repository, what, sir? Production one work repository, etc. So always only one master repository is available, but a number of work repositories may be available. For development purpose, one work repository. For production purpose, one work repository. Like that, a number of things you can create it. Now, models including schema definitions, data store structures, and metadata fields, and column definitions, data quality constraints, cross references, data lineage, and so forth is going to store here. And projects information also is going to store here, sir? In work repository only. Where that is available is, let us say I am going to the designer. In the designer, what is there, sir? Projects. Inside in the projects after what is available, sir? Models. Whatever you are going to do in the designer, these all things will be stored in the work repository, stored in the work repository. Right, that's what the theory points, whatever again, just walk through these points. Next one, very important one, ODI Studio and user interface. ODI Studio and user interface. Administrators, developers and operators use the Oracle Data Integrated Studio to access the repositories. Here one small confusion may be coming comparatively other tools and this tool. Here three types of roles I given. One is what, sir? Administrator. By this time you know what you mean by admin work, right? Then next is what, sir? Developer. That means you are the people developers. And who is the operator here? Here one small, one more designation he created, or one more role he created. Whoever is monitoring the loads, that guy is called as what, sir? Operator. Whoever is monitoring the loads, that guy is called as operator. Yeah, load means moving the source to target data is moving daily basis. That loads whoever is monitoring, that guy is called as operator. Normally in another tools if you take, that job also will be covered under what, sir? Administrator only. But here given a separate role he given that is called as operator. This operator is useful to monitor the loads. Why he come up with this operator is, if you go and see here, I have here one separate tab is available called as operator. In this operator only we have the all executions will be available. The name is synchronizing with the tab name here. The name is synchronizing with the tab name here. So the operator is the one who monitors the loads. That's what the definition. Then admin will be doing remaining all things, creating the users, creating the groups, profiles and all. Strictly speaking, in our live environment there is no operator. Okay, there is no, as for the documentation only operator is suggesting, but live environment there is no operator. Okay, whoever is admin is available, the same admin guy is going to act as a operator. Only one person is going to take care of admin work as well as operator work, Okay. Now, ODI Studio provides 4 navigators for managing the different aspects and steps of an integration objects. See here, ODI Studio provides 4 navigators for managing different aspects and steps of an ODI integration project. Those 4 things are, these are the 4 things whatever available. Designer, then operator, then topology, then security. These are the 4 tabs which are available. Next, in that one, first one I want to understand what you mean by designer navigator. What do you mean by designer navigator, first one. Then what is the answer for that is used to design data integrity checks and to build what's our transformations. Let us say I want to concatenate first name and last name and I want to load into the target, right? Where we are going to create that rules and all. We are going to create those all data integrity checks and building the transformations using what, sir? Our projects and models only. So main data integrity checks and building the transformations we are going to do using the designer navigator. In that one especially we have projects and models are available to do that work. If you want you can go through that one. Let us say I am going to the here, let us say designer. If I am expanding these projects means I have here first folder, there I have what, sir? Mapping is available. If I double click on this mapping, new mapping, as of now no mappings are available, new mapping I am clicking on OK. Then we are getting one window. Here I am going to create what, sir? I can drag and drop my source and I can drag and drop my target and I can see it. These are the different types of transformations are available. One is called as aggregator transformation. Aggregate transformation, data set, distinct, expression, filter, split, sort, set, lookup, join. These all things are available. These all things we are creating. Within the window. What is the window, sir? Within the window called as designer window. We are trying to create it. Designer window. We are trying to create it. We are creating within the window that is called as designer window. We are trying to create it. Okay. As of now, I am closing this mapping window. Right. Let us move on to the next one. Operator navigator is the production management and monitoring tool. What is the advantage of this one, sir? Only monitoring. What you are monitoring, what are the things are executing, those things are going to monitor it. And it is designed for IT production operators. So in the production time, whoever is going to monitor it, for those guys purpose we created. Right. Through operator navigator, you can manage your mapping execution in the sessions as well as in the scenarios in production. Here mapping is the one technical word of the ODI. Session is the one technical word of the ODI. Scenario is the one technical word of the ODI. These all three objects, how it is executing in the production environment, we are going to monitor it. We are going to monitor three types of objects. One is mapping, sessions, next what's the scenarios. Now, let us go and try to understand next one, topology navigator. Topology navigator is used to manage the data describing the information systems, physical and logical architectures. So I have here physical architecture is available. Next what, sir? Logical architecture is available. We can define using this window only. Next, through topology navigator, you can manage the topology of your information system. The technologies. The technologies means if you go and if I expand this one, let us say in the topology, if I expand physical architecture, what are you getting, sir? Different technology. Technology is nothing but one database. Suppose Oracle database, okay, Netezza database, MySQL database, like that, different databases are called as here technology. Different databases are called as technology. So if I say database or if I say technology, both are one and same. Next point. Inside this one, technology we are maintaining and the data types also we are maintaining. If I expand any one technology here, let us say I am trying to expand here one technology called as Oracle. Inside this one I have the data types are available or not, sir? Yes. That is what the meaning of that one. The data servers linked to these technologies and the schemas, they contain the context. Context means this is what called as context. Context is going to link the physical and logical architecture is going to communicate by taking help of what, sir? Context. So logical architecture cannot contact directly physical architecture without the context. So context is a mediator. Context is a mediator between what and what, sir? Between physical architecture and logical architecture. Right. Next, the languages, whatever languages you want to utilize it, you can use that languages. That means to say languages are, these are the languages are supported. You can use any Java language, SAP language, SQL language, then Jython language, whatever language you want to use it, you can use it. Next, and the data server descriptions will enable Oracle Data Integrator to execute the same mapping in different physical environments. Okay, don't try to by-heart this kind of paragraphs are not at all required. Okay, just try to see one by one word where this is available. Try to understand like that only. Need not remember these all things. Just see the terminology we are able to understand or not. That's it. Am I clear? Right. Next, Security Navigator is the tool for managing the security information in Oracle Data Integrator. Through Security Navigator, you can create users. What are creating? Users are creating. Then profiles you can create it and assign users rights for methods like editing the users, deleting the user permissions, whatever you want to do it, you can do it. So that's what we are trying to do in the Security Navigator. Now if people have the clarity now, what is the clarity, sir? In ODI Studio, how many components are available? 4 components. One is called as Designer Navigator, second is called as Operator, third is called as Topology, fourth is called as Security. These are the 4 components which are available. Learning of these 4 components is nothing but entire our course. Let us go and start our creating the work repository and master repositories. Creating master and work repositories. In that one, first one we are going for creating the master repository. To create the master repository, create a repository schema in the database. If you want to create the master repository, means master repository is a some set of tables. Those set of tables are 67 tables are available. Somewhere I might be given that one. Yeah, how many tables are available, sir? 67 tables are available. These 67 tables together is called as what, sir? Master repository. These 67 tables I want to load into I want to create means I require one username, I require or not, sir? One database username is required. That is the reason in the first step I am trying to create database username. Once I create the database username, the same username I am going to utilize in my environment and I am going to load 67 tables in this one. Right. For that, let me give control to someone. I am giving control to someone. Shashi, you there? I am giving control to you. I gave control to you. Shashi, I give control to you. Yes, please try to open SQL Plus. Open SQL Plus. Just follow the steps. Open SQL Plus. Yeah. Okay. One question is going and what the question is asking is, sir, ODI I am going to install in one machine and database available in another machine. Then how we are going to communicate, right? We have the TNS file is available, right? Based on the TNS file of the database, you are going to communicate it. You need not have the Oracle database in the same machine where the ODI is installed. In real environment, it is not available like that, right? Oracle database is available in another CPU. This ODI is available in another CPU. Still, we are able to access that one by taking help of the TNS file. By taking help of the TNS file. Okay, given wrongly, sir, that one. Try to correct it. So, I am saying as, okay, you given sys as sysdbe. Okay, let me give as connect slash as sysdbe. Now we connected this one. Let us say I want to create here one user. What is the user, sir? ODI MR user I am trying to create, identified by RR ITEC 123. Please try to do that one. Create user. Create user. ODI MR. MR stands for here master repository. For sysdba, there is no password required. Directly you can type as I typed here, connect slash as sysdba. Then automatically it is going to connect to your system. There is no password required. It's saying name conflicts with another user or role name. Maybe it is already used by some other batch. Okay, that is the reason what I will do is try to prefix your batch number. Try to prefix your batch number. Let us say I am trying to prefix your batch number. Give the name as B010. Give the name as B010. Give the name as prefix with your batch number B010. Prefix with your batch number B010 ODI MDR. I am giving your batch number as 10. Okay, execute it. Now user created successfully. Now try to grant the DBA permissions. Grant DBA to B010. B010. No, it's wrong. It's wrong. It's wrong. Try to correct it. Grant DBA to B010. Then ODI MR. Then ODI MR. Then enter. Try to connect to this user. Try to connect to this user. Connect B010. B010 ODI MR @ORCL enter RR capital ITEC small 123. Password will not be displaying over there. Just type carefully and enter. Now it's connected. Now try to type select count star from tab. Do we have any records here, sir? Just now we created this user. That is the reason we will expect no records here. Select count star from tab. Enter. Then you can see here 0. But after few minutes, after creating of the master repository, we'll be able to see what, sir? Some record. That's what I am asking. Please note that no tables are available in this schema. Now I am trying to create the master repository. Once your ODI installation is completed, in all programs you will see one kind of thing that is called as what, sir? Oracle and Oracle Home only will see it. In this one, uninstall Oracle middleware, this option is available. Apart from that one, nothing else is available, sir. Nothing else is available. Now, your ODI shortcut also, on the desktop I have one shortcut here, right? The shortcut also automatically won't create. Automatically, it won't create. You need to create this one manually. How to create that one? Those all things I covered here. Start ODI Studio. Navigate to below location and double click on ODI.exe. By default, this ODI.exe is available in this location. Try to navigate to that location. Up to here it is common, right? It is a home location only. Then we are going to the ODI. We are trying to open the studio. So studio ODI.exe. Try to open that location. My computer. Then we have here my computer. Then first folder, open, then Oracle, then middleware, then Oracle Home, then ODI, then Studio. Then we are seeing here ODI. If you are using, let us say, 32-bit version, we need to go for what, sir? ODI.exe. If you are using, let us say, 64-bit version you are using, then you need to go for what, sir? 64-bit version we need to go. As of now, I am using 32-bit or 64-bit? 32-bit only, right? Windows Server 2003, 32. Previously we saw that one. Now right click on ODI.exe and try to create a shortcut on this one. How to create a shortcut, sir? Everyone aware of it, right? Okay. Now try to open this one. It is very simple to open. Let us say I am trying to close this already existing one. I am closing. Now try to open that one, sir. Double click on it. Then it is trying to open Oracle Fusion Middleware Data Integrator and the version is 12.1.2 is the version. It's trying to open. It's opened here. This is what the first look and feel will be there. Okay. Now in my case already I created something. That is the reason this connect option, these all options are what, sir? Enabled. For your case, nothing will be enabled here. Nothing will be enabled. What we need to do is we need to create the master repository. How to create master repository is very simple. Select the new button in the studio toolbar. In the studio toolbar, we have here new button is available, right? Or you can use shortcut. This is what the new button. Next, this kind of window it is going to open. This is what the new button what I am suggesting. Then if you click on that new button, then select the master repository creation wizard. Click on OK. Here I am getting three options. I am getting one option is called as create a new ODI repository login. Create master repository creation wizard. Third is what, sir? Master repository import wizard. Already we have the master repository. You want to import that one. You can do these are the three activities. As of now, I want to go for the second option. Let us go and try to do that one. Yes, sir. Click on the new. That's correct. Then we got one window. In that window, I want to go for second option, master repository creation wizard. Click on OK. Now we are going to get one window. In this window, it is asking what is the technology. Technology means what, sir? Database. Which database you are going to use to create this master repository? You are using MySQL or Sybase or Oracle or what you want to utilize it. Now, what is the JDBC driver? Based on the technology what you are selecting here, automatically JDBC driver will be populated for you. Suppose if I select here MySQL corresponding JDBC driver. If I select Oracle corresponding JDBC driver will be populated. And JDBC URL, that JDBC URL you need to provide here, automatically is populated. But most is what, sir? Wherever your Oracle database installed, that IP address or that computer name you need to provide. And port number is nothing but by default Oracle is going to use 1521 is a port number, that one you need to provide. Or at the time of installation, if you change that one, that we need to provide. SID is nothing but our database name you need to provide over there. Please try to provide these three information, sir. Sorry, you did something wrong. Click on OK. Yeah, here it is giving some kind of extra information also to you. Host means what, sir? Server network name or IP address. Port is what, sir? Listener port number, usually 1521. Instance service name is what, sir? Oracle SID, whatever available. If in our company, if you don't know exactly this all information, how I can get that one? This all information is available in a file. That file is called as TNS file. What is the file? TNS. Where is our Oracle installation location? App, administrator, product 11.2.0, DBU home. Then we have here network. Inside the network we have admin. Inside the admin we have what, sir? TNS names.ora is available. Right click on this file. Then open this one using Notepad. I am trying to open using Notepad. This is what the notepad is. You need to remember this path. There is no other go. C drive, app, administrator, product, 11.2.0, DB home 1, network, then admin. In this location, we have here, what is the database name, sir? Warcell. What is the port number it is using? 152. What is the host name, sir? Local host. So as for this one, we need to provide the information over there. Now, host name, we have the answer, that is local host. Port name, we have the answer, that is what, sir? 1521. And SID also, we have the answer. SID is nothing but service name here, ORCL is available, everything we know it. Let us go and try to provide those all informations. Provide those all information carefully. So host name I want to provide the local host. Local host. Then next what, sir? 1521. 1521. Then WARCL. And what is the user you created for this purpose, sir? Just now B010 ODI MR user you created, right? Same user provided here. ODI MR. And what is the password? RR capital, ITEC small 123. And we require DBA user to do this one. That is the reason I am giving sys as sysdba. Sys as sysdba. And the password is RR capital ITEC small 123 as we are doing in RR ITEC. RR capital ITEC small 123. Test connection, that's correct. So this is common message only, sir. A database violation issue was found. What is the common issue is, what is the data characteristic it is expecting, sir? This is the characteristic it is expecting, but if something else is available, as the reason it is showing. We can ignore this one, we can click on OK. That's what I given in the documentation also. If you go and see this documentation, I provide all the information whatever required, except this information, this is your user what you created. Next is what, sir? We are getting this kind of window. I am asking to click on OK. Then I am asking this next you need to provide what's the username and password you need to provide. Let us go and try to do that one. Click on OK, this one. Click on OK. Shashi, click on OK. Yes. Now click on next. Click on OK. Ignore that message. Now observe here one point here. The point is called as select the authentication mode that the master repository will use. Use ODI authentication to manage users using ODI internal security system. Use external authentication if you wish to use an external interface like identity store such as Oracle Internet Directory to manage user authentication like that. Or any LDAP you want to use, something else you want to use, we need to go for what, sir? External authentication. If you want to use within the ODI only, you want to create the users, you want to create the groups, everything means we need to go for ODI authentication. If you want to maintain these users and groups, these all things in other environment, that is called as what, sir? Some kind of LDAPs you want to utilize it, you can go for the external authentication. As of now, we'll go for the ODI internal authentication. And I want to give the supervisor password also, supervisor only. Let us give the supervisor password also, supervisor. Confirm password also, supervisor. I provide the supervisor user password and confirm password. Click on next. Then it is asking internal password storage, external password storage. Select the internal password storage only. Click on finish. It's trying to create master repository, sir. And tell me, it is creating master repository means, is it a guard, sir? No, right? Tool is not a guard. So backend we have some files already available. Those files only it is executing. Yes or no? From where it is taking the files? Observe here. ODI, then what, sir? SDK, then lib script, some files are available here. Let us go and see that location. My computer. Then go to the Oracle location here. I mean ODI location. Then middleware. Then Oracle home. Then if you go and see your ODI, there is a SDK. Inside the SDK, we have some kind of bin is available, and We also have some kind of lib. These all things it is trying to execute here. And some other things also available. If you go and see Studio plugins, see this path ones. Scripts is available somewhere. Oracle Home, ODI, then SDK, then scripts. Okay. ODI, then SDK, then script. ODI, then SDK, then scripts. Refresh it. SDK, lib, inside the lib it is available. Okay. Sorry, the path is ODI, SDK, then inside the lib. Yeah, this is the script. In the script we have database oriented what sir? Scripts are available. Suppose now we are trying to execute the Oracle corresponding things, right? That already scripts are available. What this wizard is doing now, sir? This wizard is trying to run. This wizard is trying to run the scripts whatever available in that location. As you selected the technology as Oracle, it is going to pick the Oracle corresponding these all files one by one. It is going to run one by one. You got my point? If you have your own time is available for you, then you can, instead of using the wizard, if you want to create the master repository manually, means you can execute one by one XML file also. You got my point? But we won't have that much of time, and there is a lot of chances are there to make the mistakes. That is the reason we won't execute anything manually. We'll try to execute using what, sir? This wizard only. Now it's saying as finally one window. That window is what, sir? Master repository creation was successful. We can now connect to the master repository and create a work repository in the topology navigator. From where we can create the work repository, sir? From the topology navigator, we can create the work repository. And under the repository, under this topology, we have what, sir? Repository section is available. In that repository section, we need to create the work repository. So I am trying to click on OK. Then if you go and see my notes, this is what we completed. Then we completed this internal storage. It is running. It is completed now. Next 10th one. Go back to SQL Plus and execute select count star from tab and notice that how many tables are created? 67 tables are created. Let us go and observe. Go back to the SQL Plus. Yes. Try to execute the same thing. Then how many tables created, sir? 67. So 67 tables together is called as master repository. 67 tables together called as master repository. Okay, right. That point is very clear for us. Let us move on to the next one that is called as creating work repository. Creating work repository. I will try to cover creating work repository in tomorrow's class. So today we learn two topics. One is called as how to install the ODI. Second is called as how to create the master repository. These two things try to do in our labs. Then we'll go for the next one in the tomorrow's class. Tomorrow means again Monday. Tomorrow take holiday. Sunday is holiday. Sunday anyhow we got one benefit. That is the reason what I am expecting is by Monday I want to see in our laptops. I want to see ODI installation. Okay, work in total Sunday and try to install the ODI software in our laptops. And my admin also will not be available tomorrow after 11 o'clock. That is the reason today itself coordinate with that guy and try to make sure ODI is installed or try your own. Thank you. Quick question is going on here.